hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What's going on, Entertainment? So time comes out with another video. We're doing a Hollywood Hot Topics. You already know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It's a lot going on, y'all. And of course, hype up the mother and video. Now, first, let's talk about this whole Blueface situation. First of all, this topic, am I the only one that instantly gets irritated when I hear about it? Some of y'all take this debate harder than who y'all chose as president. Who is Chrisean Rock baby daddy? Y'all take that debate more serious than the presidency, than the election. That's a problem. Why do y'all give a fuck that bad? It's so annoying. And at this point, I don't know who to believe, because Blueface does not strike me the type of nigga that will act like somebody's baby daddy when deep down he knows he's not, in order to gain clout and notoriety. I just don't see him being the type of nigga to do that, because he already has enough debt to pay back as it is. Why the fuck would he want to take on another debt that he's low-key entitled to, but is not paying towards, which is another child, right? And then on the other hand, that baby do look like Ronnie. So it's like, I'm split. The baby do look like Ronnie, but I don't feel like Blueface will be the type of dude to really just play along with the get along, knowing damn well he not the dad of a whole nother man's child. As prideful and as misogynistic as this nigga is, I just don't see him doing something like that. So that's why I'm not really riding with the train of Blueface is, not the daddy. Plus, also, this whole test that they did, the paternity test, when Blue first got out and then the dad swiped, we never saw any paperwork. We never saw none of that. Why? But Carissa went on record saying, y'all know that's his baby. If it wasn't, I would have been said something, boo, ba, boo, ba, boo. So that further pushes me to believe that Blue is the father. Because if he was not the father, as much as Carissa talks, she would have been said something. I think Blueface is saying stuff like this and has put this out because Chrisean's not paying him no mind publicly. I'm gonna repeat myself, publicly, because some of y'all say, oh, she's hitting him up behind the scenes and all that. No. If y'all remember years back, Chrisean used to crash out on the internet, go crazy, go live, cry, all that. She's not doing that anymore. And I feel like a part of his ego is a bruised. So he put out a big tweet basically claiming, he said, Junior is not my biological son. RIP to his father, Ronnie. I can no longer continue the plot, as if they're on a reality show. So it doesn't feel right. Let me tell y'all, when Blueface got on Twitch, he became worse. I blame you, DDG, Mr. Pontiac. It's your bitch ass. Literally, okay? Because, like, he wasn't this corny to me. When has Blue made statements like this? Like, it's just like, ugh, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he got like 10 times cornier when he got on Twitch. Doesn't feel right as a parent, father in all my kids' life to be discredited as an absent father to a child that is not biologically mine. I tried my best to fill in the blanks because his biological father is no longer with us, but I can't continue the plot. It doesn't feel right. Okay. Now, this then was followed with a back and forth with Chrisean. She posted text message threads. She posted stories about a statement, and then text message threads basically Blue tripping on her, blowing up her phone. Y'all just open Twitter real quick, child. They be taking that fat cat through there. Sorry to be off topic. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. They be taking them on a mission. All right. So first she put out a quote, and then she dropped some text threads, as you guys could see on the screen. So the first quote she put out on Instagram story, mind y'all, she did not go on live or on video whatsoever. She said, let me clear something up. No one is denying access out of spite. As a mother, my responsibility is to protect my child. Less than a week ago, my son was publicly disrespected from Blue, and I will never normalize that. You called him, both of us, dumb on Plaque Boy Max stream, insinuating our kid is dumb. Then later after that, You made a statement about his hair. Recently, I was invited to multiple events and I respectfully declined his invitation. Since then, there have been attempts to provoke a response, including public statements that are simply not true. I'm not interested in going back and forth online. My focus is raising my son in peace, love, protection. That will always come first. Now, Chrisean, I know you didn't write this statement. No shade. You are not that eloquently put. It's just, you know what I'm saying? I just don't see you formulating those words together. It's giving TI. Better yet, it's giving AI. Because ain't no way, babe. Sorry. That's a great response, though. That was very mature of her. Then she put on, as y'all see on the screen, the text threads. So here comes the text thread. She said, this is her in the purple, blue in the gray. You're literally saying anything that made me feel like I'm wrong, nigga, for putting boundaries after countless of times you disrespected our son, nigga. I said what I said. I don't want to come Saturday, nigga, because I can't and won't. You are an evil individual. That doesn't deserve to be anywhere near our kid, nigga. Diss him in a song and talk about his hair. Just leave us alone till you better person, nigga. Mark my words, nigga. You won't get the chance to hurt him again. So go be evil all by yourself. Love is action. Your actions show you hate our kid. I'm crying out to God to help me with this hard times. Woo! This why Chrisean be crying out to God to help her with these hard times. Because of you, Blueface, and the internet. Oh, you don't, and he said, oh, you ain't gotta worry about me bothering me or your son. That's all you. I don't want nothing to do with that reputation you guys have. My whole thing is, what reputation? Chrisean doesn't have a great reputation, but neither do you, Blue. So what are you talking about? Like, Blue, to me, like, this is the thing. I feel like the main concern needs to be Junior. Fuck everything else. This is why this whole BD situation irritates me so much, because it's like, y'all taking away focus of what's wrong with that child. That is the main, and that should be the main concern. Not if Blueface still want Chrisean back, if Blueface really this and that. No, it should be Junior's health. So he said, I'm gonna give you exactly what you asking for. Dims. So then she said, Jonathan, you going up against God, nigga, not me. He gonna give you exactly what you dishing out, nigga. You trying to die, nigga? She didn't say that, but that's what she really meant. On Jesus Christ, I can't be messed with by any demon, nigga. You got no power authority. Be careful, nigga. And then he said, oh, you God now? Stop talking to me, Chrisean. And that was the text thread. And then she also posted him blowing her up on Instagram over and over again. And a lot of people, they're saying, oh, she needs to let him see the child or whatever. Drop him off and then go about her business. Let him see the kid. My whole thing is this. If she does that, Blue is going to give her the child to Carissa. Because, y'all, like I said on this channel before, I feel like the person who should really have custody and care of the child is Carissa. Because all Blue's going to do, if he has, like, custody of the child or in the child's care, he's going to use that child for content. Let's all be real. It's going to be nothing but for Twitch fodder content. Straight up. The nigga got debt to pay back. So it's going to be Twitch content. He going to be clip farming the hell out of Twitch. I sound like Chrisean right now, but y'all get what I'm saying. But like, he going to be using him basically, I feel like, for content. So it's just like, for some of y'all saying that she should just drop him off and go, it's crazy. Because that child has been publicized enough. There's literally pages dedicated to making fun of him. Like, they have his profile pic, they have his picture as their profile picture, like literally taunting him as a child. Okay, once again, I go back and forth if I believe if Blueface is the child or not. Like, I really do, because some days Blue owns it 100% to the point where it's like he knows for a fact. But anytime he's angry or mad, he goes on these tangents about how he's not the father. So it's like, which one is it? But then y'all took a blood test and a paternity test, and y'all still just don't know? Man, please. It's like these games are like really freaking annoying to watch. Carissa did talk about the access to the child a few days ago.
Still in Junior's life. No, I'm in his life through spirit and prayer, because his mother has refused to have any contact with me. And she won't have no contact with John unless she have the same kind of contact that he have with Jaden. And I don't think they get along enough like that. And the only reason that John and Jaden can get along like that is because I'm in their business. And because and that's the God's honest truth. They both know it. Jaden and John get along now because I'm big mama in their business. Callie and her baby daddies get along like this because I'm big mama and I'm in their business. If she not fucking with her baby daddy, I'm fucking with him still. I still go take Carter, have Carter call, whatever. Big mama supposed to be in your business for a reason. Because you still in Junior's life.
This is why I really feel like the best care with that child would be with Carissa. I feel like Carissa's a great grandmother. I don't think Carissa gets enough credit. I have said this on this channel numerous times. Carissa, to me, does not get enough credit as much as she deserves. Period, point blank. Without her, as she said in this video, I don't think Jaden would be messing around with Blue like that. I don't think she would be bringing her kids around Blue like that because we saw what he does on the internet. Ask your kid in front of thousands of people if he gay or not. And the nigga not even 10. I don't even think the nigga even... You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, that's the stuff that I feel like Jaden would not... She wouldn't be down with... She would be like, to me, very like Chrisean. Just how Chrisean has went ghost and don't be coming around them, I feel like Jaden would have been doing the same other thing. But because of that damn Carissa and her being intrusive, it has helped out. That's why I feel like the best care with Junior would be in Carissa's hands. Now, he did talk about this on Twitch in detail.
Found out. You think Ronnie would be chasing her all around fucking Baltimore if that wasn't his baby? Make it make sense, chat. I know y'all seen when I first got out, man.
Hold up, we about to back.
Y'all seen what happened when I first got out, chat. That's how we found out.
And my whole thing is the reason why I don't mess with Blue in this whole situation is because, okay, let's say if it was a plot, what does Blue gain from that? Because with the child there or not, he's still tied to Chrisean because they were together before Junior was born. So it doesn't, the child, they're still tied together. They're exes regardless, with the child or not. So they're still connected. So what benefit do you get from that? Being tied to her and going along with a plot. What's the benefit? I don't see the benefit. I don't see a financial benefit. I don't see a social benefit. I don't see a clout benefit. I don't see none of that. So what's the benefit? If anything, it would benefit him more to prove that he's not the father, which would show us the DNA test that you're not the father. This is why I don't believe Blue. And some of y'all hate Chrisean so much, 2 and 2 not computing together. We all know what has happened to Junior. We all know she was smoking, drinking, all that when she was pregnant. We all know this. This is facts. She was doing it during baddies. We all seen it. So that there's no like debate about that. We all know what she did to Junior. But another thing too is some of y'all don't hold Blue accountable at all. Because if he is the father, there hasn't been much that he's kind of attempted to do to kind of make things right in regards to even finding out if he was the dad actually or not. Because even the paternity test on the show was questionable. Like everything in regards to paternity with that child is questionable. Y'all swiped the baby mouth when he came out of jail, yet we didn't see nothing online about it. All we saw was Carissa in the live saying, y'all know that baby is his. We saw nothing. So it's like, please miss me with the woe is me and plot BS. You're starting to sound like Todd.
I know y'all seen when I first got out, man.
Hold up, we about to back.
Y'all seen what happened when I first got out, chat. That's how we found out. You think Ronnie would be chasing her all around?
And my whole thing is, if y'all found out, post it. It's public info. Post it. Why can't you post that you're not the child's father on DNA diagnostic? I know that because of Maury. Post it. What's the weight? You know what I'm saying? What's the pause? Post it. What you waiting on? That's all I'm saying. If you're really not the father, post it. It'll clear your name. Everybody will be like, okay, boom. Stop tying him to that baby. Boop, bop, boo. It's all on Chrisean. Boop. There goes your day. But no, you want to keep everything looming because you still low-key like her, but you don't want to say it publicly. That's what the real shit is, to be honest. You low-key like her ass. You don't know how to get over her. All these golden retrievers that you bring in through the house, you're really not into them like that. The only one that came close was Stunner. Nivea, you don't really like her like that. She low-key, you feel like she low-key a bitch. You said this yourself. She's got a smart-ass mouth. She's too far of have an intelligence factor that you can't even deal with that. She's smart-ass mouth. Like, come on now. For some of y'all that's not seeing this, it's crazy to me. I don't get how y'all cannot see and read between the lines. I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, post it. Post it. Straight up. Okay. Let me know what y'all think down below about that whole paternity situation. Now, his sister also, this is Ronnie's sister, spoke out about this whole paternity drama. This is an older video, right? Now, this was a video when Chrisean said that she missed him. This was not around like late last year. And Chrisean was like, oh, I miss him, blah, 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 R.I.P., boop, 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 boop. So then the sister spoke out, was just like, horror, which, you know what I found so crazy? His sister talks just like Chrisean's sisters. You know what I'm saying? Take a listen.
Hoes keep speaking on my bro. I bet you would miss the only motherfucker that ever showed you love. And now you have a son and you don't know how to show him love, but you will be shown that through God's mercy and grace over your life.
Don't that sound like Tesiki Talon in them? You know that sound just like them. Tessa, all of them, okay? The pack of the Bearston Bears. They sound just like that.
Because, honey, you will get back what you're owed. You will pay for what you took. You will rebuke and be set on your knees, bitch. Hoes keep.
Okay, now a lot of people, of course, think that Chrisean allegedly had something to do with the death of Ronnie. I do feel like some way certain things were done, whether it be in the spiritual realm or physically, allegedly. Okay, I do think so. Sorry. Okay, but once again, I just feel like if we're gonna keep talking about this topic, can we just show paperwork? Like, is it that hard? Can we just see paperwork saying you are not their father? You are their father. You know what I'm saying? Where the fuck is Moore when you need him? Where the fuck is Steve Wilkos when you need that fuck nigga? Where's the ogre? You know what I'm saying? Where is he? Anyways, y'all, Carissa, by the way, was very silent on this. I expect her to go live, do stories upon stories, so on and so forth. The only person that I've seen her post about was Academics, because Academics spoke on the topic. But that's about it. I didn't see her go on and talk about it in detail like she usually would. So that I find very strange. That I find that somebody's capping on their rap. Anyways, let me know what y'all think down below. Y'all love to debate this topic. I'm telling y'all take this more serious than who the fuck is in the White House. Dead ass. Let me know what y'all think, and we are babies.